guys. Yeah. Really. Oh, sorry. I thought we were recording. There you go. Yeah. See, I'm telling you, I need some sleep. Yeah. That's what he's telling me. Yeah. Um, thank you, Sepede. Yeah. So stage number one, guys, yes, is so important, and that's why every week we take the opportunity to come, and I'm encouraging you guys to come and listen to me, whatever it is that I'm saying, I sound, I'm repeating things over and over and over the same thing, but I'm telling you that's what life is all about, this word paradigm, the more and more I'm doing this, the more and more I'm understanding what paradigm means, and it's a collection of habits, that you formed, over a long period of time. And this is what, kind of, steer you to what you do. Yes. Habits that you formed, over a period of time. Yes. Now you're acting on those, even conscious about it. Yes. Good, bad, or indifferent. Yeah. So you hear me talking about this more and more and more. Well, I'm telling you, I'm creating a good paradigm. Yeah, see it that way. The repetition, the repetition, is so important for us. Yes. How do we learn? To even to know that oh, Miriam, your name is Miriam. Yes. Your mom and your dad, and the people around you, every time, when you were a baby, they would say, oh, Miriam, 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 Miriam. And then all of a sudden you say, oh, okay, that's my name. Yeah. But before that, you didn't know, what your name was. Yeah. And now all of a sudden, if somebody say Miriam now, oh my goodness, now my name. Yeah. Molai. Yes. Molai. My parents would have called Molai so many times, people around me, for me to realize, well, I'm called Molai. So it's that kind of habit. Yeah. So when I'm talking about, stage number one, it's the same. Yes. Every week I'm talking to you guys about this, and I'm talking to you guys about the experience, whatever I'm seeing, what I'm seeing out there. Every day, every week, guys, by reviewing, clients, books, by talking to my colleagues, see what they're doing, look at the questions, they're asking me, or where I'm involved with outside with clients, other people. Yeah. I see, what is happening down there. And I'm telling you, and majority of these issues that people are going through is because, stage one is not taken care of. I'm telling you. Yes. Stage one is not taken. The attention that stage one needs is not being placed, there. Yeah. So people do things, in a way, whereby, well, hold on, I'll do it, So you become like a recorder, like somebody who is not like a clerk, you tell a clerk, what to do, and the clerk goes and does it, and then you come back and say, oh, well, hold on, why did you do it this way? He said, well, you told me to do it this way, so I did it this way, isn't it? I followed your instruction. Yes. No, we are not clerks. Yes. Whether you are, involved in a low level, medium level, high level, I'm saying, guys, you are not the clerk. You understand? Number one, you are a human being, like everybody else. You understand? Yes, you are God's highest form of creation. Remember this. Yes. Whatever level you're doing in accounting. Yes. The word accounting itself, the profession. Yes. When you belong to it, yes, you are seriously at that level. Yes, you belong. So remember that. Number two, yes, when you're doing it, you understand, you pay so much attention to it. Yeah, because you are creating value. Yes, you are adding value. Yes, and that is what you need to be. So your self-image, your self-confidence, you need to understand that. Yes, you should be proud to sign your name. Yes, to whatever it is that you're doing, even at stage number one. Yes. So don't listen to guys who are out there saying, oh, well, it's just a bookkeeper. Anybody could be a bookkeeper. Sorry, no. Yes. We demean, what we do, guys. We should not be doing that. Yeah. So I'm encouraging you guys, daily, the habit, a good habit. Yeah. Put into practice. Yes. And if you're doing it, go for it. Yeah. Understanding inside out. This morning, I had, a conversation, with my colleague, and I thought when I explained, she understood what I was talking about. Yeah. Okay, it's explaining to me now, about a transaction. Yeah. Okay. This, in accounting, yes, it really, you got to really understand, because again, most of the time, what we get, we are just there to record transaction, yeah, and then we're not questioning things. So yes, here is a situation whereby the client, the finance person has been asked to raise an invoice, yes, for an income that we're expecting. Okay. Yeah. So normally, okay, raise an invoice, and then it will be income coming in. You understand, and expect the money to come in, and then you match that income, to the sales invoice that's being raised. But in this instance, yeah, what we got there is that income, yes, that you're talking about there is not income for us. Because number one, yes, we need to remember there is what you call the income recognition principle. If we're raising an invoice, yes, and that work that we have not done, but we're raising that work for somebody else, that cannot be our income because we have not done the work. Yes, that money does not belong to us. So we cannot say it's income. But that information, yeah, needs to be explained. Yeah, it needs to be given to the finance person. And I'm saying here, even if you understand, you are the finance person, they come to you, they say, raise an invoice, you got to ask the question, yes, why are we raising this invoice? Is it for work that we have done? Yeah, or is it for whatever it is? Yeah, okay. So now we raise that invoice and then treat it as income. But that's not income for us because it's not our income. This is money that we are going to be receiving on behalf of another organization. Okay. So if that information was given to you, now how are you going to treat that? It's not an income for us. Yes, we're going to raise an invoice, but now we're going to post that invoice, to go to the balance sheet because it is not our income. So even though you're raising a sales invoice, that income, that invoice is going to go into the liability to say, well, this is not our income. But that information needs to be given, that needs to be understood. That is not a normal, transaction. Yes. And it got to be treated with, utmost care. Because if not, then you're going to mislead, people. Yes. So I thought, I explained this, to my colleague, when it's first brought up, and today, this morning, I was being asked to say, well, hold on, how do I post this? And indeed, that posting is tricky because when you go to QuickBooks to post, yes, you need to be able to set the chart of account, yes, for it to be going to the right category. So you can understand the principle, but you need to be able to put that into practice itself, yeah, to go and post that transaction. Well, I thought my colleague would be able to post it, and she started posting it, and then she stuck, and she's calling me this morning and said, Molan, yeah, can I, get some clarity as to what to do? And I said, okay, there you go. Yes. This is telling me that you've not done this before. I understand that because if you've done this, you would know how to go around it. Because the system is there, QuickBooks, for you to record things. Yes. But sometimes when these are not normal transactions, you now need to be able to now twist the things around. Yes. To go and adapt the chart of account, to adapt, the item codes, to adapt the categories so that you'll be able to get what you want. And I'm telling you guys, this is for me, that's the beauty about us being accountants, creating things, yeah, in that way. I know the word creating or creative accounting, where you go question mark, but situations like this, you need to be able to, yes, to bend, the what you call it now, the rules sometimes, like in this situation. You're not saying now you're breaking the rules, but you're bending it so that you'll be able to achieve, what you're trying to achieve, your understanding of the transaction. Yeah. So normal QuickBooks settings will not allow you to do it. Normal Sage or Zero settings will not allow you. So you need to be able to now go behind the scenes, and to be able to reflect what you want. So there are so many things, one sees on a daily basis. So when I come down here, yeah, is to actually, to just give you examples of these guys, to encourage you, to say, stage number one, you got to take it really seriously. Yes. And for example, in this instance, if this person, yes, just posted a transaction anyhow, you can see what's going to happen. Yeah, when you go to stage number 2, the information there is going to be incorrect. So you're passing on the wrong information to, to the management, account. Yes, and then the people who are charged with strategic decision making are going to be misled. Yeah, at the end of the year, you're going to produce account. Those accounts are going to be misleading because the income is not going to be correct in this instance because you overstated income for the organization, and that income is not our income. Yes, but the posting in stage number 1, yeah, this is where it starts. Yeah, we got it wrong. Yes, so if you don't correct it, yes, in stage number 1, it's going to go all the way. Yes, okay. Say for example, it was missed in stage number 1. Number 2, somebody picked you up and said, "No, sorry, this income is not our income." Then you need to go back again to stage 1. So that towing and throwing back and forth, yes, that time that is spent, yeah, this is not good time. Yeah, it's not efficient way of doing things. Yeah, so you want to do things, right for the first time. Yes, and I'm asking you guys to do things right the first time. Yes, that helps, to cut out, all the slack, all the losses, you understand, and the inefficiency, you understand, that we got in the system. Well, don't post and say, well, sorry, somebody's going to correct it. No, I think you should be taking that responsibility to make sure everything that you post, you post it, correctly. Yeah, for the first time. Yeah, it takes some experience, it takes some discipline, it takes some training, it takes some mindset, thinking in a certain way for you to be able to do it. Yes, okay. If you was missed in stage number 2, now you're doing the accounts. Yes, think about it. You now need to go back, all the way from stage number 3 all the way to stage number 1 to correct it. Yes, and then come back to stage number 3 and think about it. You go in from stage 3 all the way to stage 1, and then having to come back again to stage 3. Yes, it's a long process. It takes time to do it. Yes, to go back and then to come forward. Yes, and if you know how difficult it is to go back, you try working backwards. Yes, try working backwards and see how easy it is. It's never going to be easy to work backwards. You use me? So it's the same here. If you allow errors, to appear, or to go through unchecked in stage number 1, and then you are now saying, I am now going to correct it in stage number 3. Yes, what you're doing is you're creating so much problem for yourself because you're going to be going backwards. From stage number 3, you're going to go back again to stage number 1 to correct these things. Yes, it's difficult. It's time consuming. It's inefficient. It causes all sorts of, high blood pressure, and in my case, as I said to you guys, you're working 3 o'clock in the morning this morning when I saw it. The guy was working with James, he can hear me, not in my good state, I'm just talking, I'm just, because, that's what it is. Yeah, the state I'm in, that point in time is high blood pressure. And I'm saying, no, sorry, this should have been done. Yeah, it should have been done. Yeah, not now. We should not be doing this now. This should have been done. So I'm just reminding each and every one of you guys to just remember that. Yes. When you're doing stuff, particularly stage number 1, yes, get the right training, get the right discipline, get the right thinking frame on. Yeah, then just do it because, well, anybody can just do your books. Yeah, that's what people say. Yeah, no. Yes, at Moracle, we train people. Yes, we do this every week. We remind you, repetition, repetition. Yes, you drop the ball, you pick it up again. That's fine. You drop it, you pick it up again. Yes, that's fine. Yes, you're building, the resilience. You're building, that self-confidence. Yeah, don't listen to people who say, "Well, hold on, it's the same thing that you're talking about or you're doing all the time." You know what that means? You understand? Yeah, these are people who are out there who think, "Well, hold on, well, it's all okay. You should be able to do this by now, or whatever it is." Yes, I know that. I know that. Yes, but I'm telling you, if you focus on what you're doing, Yeah, stage number one, yes, your notes and queries. You are building those notes and queries. Are you with me? Yes. You are going back again to those notes and queries. When you correct things, you go there, you update it, and then you take this as your own study. Yes, over and over and over, you will see how you would normalize things. It becomes a habit. Sometimes now, for me, or majority of the time, I should say, I see things being presented to me, I know it's wrong. I can tell. Yeah, because this doesn't look right. Yes. Why? Yes. Okay. 30 years of experience. Yes. That's fine. That's one thing you say, but you know what? Over these years, I have developed, that, as a professional, whatever it is I'm going to do, I am going to do as a professional. Are you with me? Whatever I'm going to do, I am going to own it. Yeah, whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to take full responsibility for it. Whatever I'm going to do, yes, I'm going to be accountable for it. I'm going to sign my name. I'm going to make a lot of noise about it. Yes. If I do that, I know, you know what? Seriously, I'll give it my best. You understand? Even if sometimes, I get it wrong, I'm giving my best. Yes. I can say, well, sorry. I made a mistake, I dropped that ball. Yes, then I can go, okay, the ego sometimes, how it is. Yes, it's huge, because we are human beings. Yes, don't forget about that. We're not a robot. Yeah. And that's why, all of this, talk about AI coming in a repetitive nature, AI would take care of it. But you know what? Yeah, it will not replace, blood and flesh. Yes, where you're talking to more like today, more like feeling happy, smiling, and then you're talking to more like the next day, more like is on the other side. Why? Because maybe more like got personal issue, or it's got something that he's thinking about, or whatever it is. So it's not present. Well, you cannot have AI, doing that, and you will need that because we are human beings. Yes, and because of that, I'm telling you, we are special. Yes, but you need to, as I say, that law of compensation, the need for what we do is existing there. The need for what we do as accountant exists. Yes. Number two, the capacity. Have you got the ability, that capacity to be able to do the work? Have you got it? That's where the issue is. If you do, you are now going to be very, very difficult to replace. Yes. And when you really get to that point, then what happens? Yeah, your value, your stock is going to go high. Yes. People are going to sought after you. Yeah. If your employer looks at you and say, well, no, hold on, well, I'm not taking cognizance of this person. You know what? Somebody's waiting for you at the door to pick you up. Yes, because you are so good at what you do. You are able to create value. Yes, you are so full of ideas. You creating things, and you slugging. You give it the time and the hours. And I say this, not to praise, individuals. I praise people. Most of the time. Yeah, not all the time, because sometimes, when you cross my path, well, hold on, well, I don't keep it. I say it, yeah, in good faith, yeah. Well, I'm telling you, and I said this, for example, as I said, 3 o'clock in the morning, we were doing this, me and James, and I see James, most of the time, as we're talking to him, I say, James, are you awake? Yes. Are you? Because I was not seeing him, on the Zoom. I'd ask him, are you awake, James? Because you're too slow. You're not moving. Are you with me? Yes. And poor boy, you understand? But I'm telling you, I like the attitude there. Yes. Even though it gives me so much pain, I'm telling you, and it gets it from me because I tell him, and each and every one of you, I'm gonna do it, but in good faith. I'm saying, are you with me? In good faith. Yeah, so that use yourself. You would know, well, hold on, I should not be doing this. Yeah, I should not be doing that. I should be in a position where by now they should be second nature to me. Yes, and that's the reason why I don't keep quiet about it. Yes, but I'm telling you, the guy's attitude, my goodness, is something that I want to share. This guy, I'm telling you, yes, and that's what I'm talking about here, to get the right attitude, knowing that you've done something wrong, and to be present, to fix it. Yes, to fix it. You're prepared to fix it. Yes. And that attitude, is what we're talking about here, guys. When you come to Moracle, you have to have that attitude. Yeah. You drop it. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, but you're gonna fix it. Yeah. Drop it, that's fine. You're gonna fix it. Yes. But don't drop it and then just say, well, no, I don't care. Yeah. No, this is not a Moracle way, guys. Yeah. As I say, I was saying to James last night, I don't need to be doing this because this does not give me any joy now. It doesn't add any value to me. Yeah, what I'm doing now, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm doing this with you. Think about it. It doesn't add any value to me. You understand? I'm complaining. Yeah, I don't like it. Yes, but it's got to be done because the client, yeah, is sitting down there, is waiting for this. Yes. And I cannot sit down there and say, well, okay, well, James, give excuse. No. Yeah, we sign a contract with the client. Yeah, to be emotionally involved with them, to be partners, to deliver this. You understand? Yes, it was not working, the way it should have been. But you know what? I need to show up. I need to be present. And I'm saying this here, yes, if I didn't know what I was doing, if stage one, I was not, confident or comfortable or, know it inside out, I'm telling you, yes, just imagine what's going to happen. I was just going to say, James, you sort it out. Yes, I don't care. Yes. When I was training those days, my boss used to come and put the file, boom, on my desk. Drop it, more like you sort it out. Yeah, it goes. He said, no, sorry, that's your job. I need this sorter. I need this reconcile. I need this post. I need this. You drop the file and then sign it back and down. Yeah. Okay. I understand that. But I'm saying here, the Moracle we got, yeah. So, if you give the right attitude, yeah, I need to be able to give, to meet you halfway. Yes. Knowing that this that you got from this exercise, you are not going to allow it to go away. So stage number one, I'm saying to you guys, don't underestimate stage number one. Don't underestimate. It's so, so important. I'm telling you guys, I bring this to you. We're doing some audit work at the moment. Yes. And guys, I was saying, who want to get involved in all this, come, again, if you're not here, you're listening, on the replay, and you want to get involved to get some audit experience, put your name, so that, you could be assigned, you can shadow, you can get involved, get some exposure in some audit. Yeah. But basically, as I said to you guys, what the auditor is doing, yes, it is looking at two particular areas. Yes. That's where the auditor is looking, yes, at. It stands, yeah, for us now. Let me just bring up my my screen here, if I could do. The auditor, yeah, what he does, he stands here, stage number 5. Yeah, stage number 5. That's what he's doing. He's standing in stage number 5, and he looks back. You see how difficult it is when I'm talking about looking back? Yeah. But the auditor is a special breed. Yes, that's what I call them. Because, they make this look so easy. Yeah, to stand, and look back. It's not an easy thing to do. But the auditor is standing here, stage number 5, and is looking back. What is he looking back at? Stage number 1 and stage number 3. Yeah? He's standing in stage number 5 and is looking back. And so, hold on. What happened? Yes, when I was not there, stage number 1. What happened during the course of the year under review? What happened? Stage number 1. Yes, it wants to know what systems, yeah, and procedures are in place. Yeah, I was not there. Now I want to check it out. That's what he's doing here. And the test that the auditor is going to design, yeah, to find out, what went on, yeah, will be what we call a walkthrough test. Yes, or a compliance test. Yeah, or a system test. You are testing the system. Yes, for us, You can see the reason why we call this management information system, stage number 1. Because the auditor, when they come in, they are going to be testing the system that existed in stage number 1. What system are we talking about here? The sales ledger system, the purchase ledger system, the bank and cash system, the payroll system, the VAT system, all the different systems that existed in stage 1 that are fully integrated to produce stage number 1. That's what the auditor is now going to be testing. Yes, a walkthrough test, or it provide, or it did compliance testing. Yes, that's the first thing that he has to do. Yeah, and then once he's satisfied, with stage number 1, then he decides, oh, okay, I can see that the systems, exist, and they're adequate, and the procedures, the authorization, all of the control systems, are working, as expressed in the financial procedure manual. Yeah, think about it, what he's saying. The system, yes, that he just tested are operating in line with what the financial procedure manual stipulates. So that means you have to have a financial procedure manual, the way things are done within the organization, within the finance function. Yes, so you got something there in the manual. Yeah, it's telling you procedures. Yes, what you're going to do step by step. Yeah, and this is exactly what you are doing on a day-by-day basis. So the auditor is now checking to see if those two things are happening. Yes, what you say you are going to do in the manual is what actually you are doing. Yes, that's what the auditor is concerned about. If he's now happy with it, and then he now say, well, okay, now he's going to consider stage number 3. What is stage number 3? Stage number 3 is where we prepare accounts and the accounting schedules. Yes, the statutory account itself. Statutory means by law. Yes, and these accounts, yes, that we have prepared, they have come from where? From stage number 1. Yes, they have been, the data has been captured, it has been recorded, it has been analyzed, it has been reconciled. Yes, stage number 1. So we produce a reconciled trial balance. That reconciled trial balance is fed into stage number 3. Yeah, you prepare your schedules and then you produce your statutory accounts. Yeah, okay. So the auditor is now looking at it now and saying, okay, yes, the stage number 1, which produced these numbers, yes, that's where it's coming from, yes, which is used to produce number 3. Yes, now I want to now say, well, okay, if it was the systems and controls were good, I now want to consider whether I can reduce, my substantive testing, yes, or verification. That's what the auditor is doing. He's saying, I have done, my work in stage number 1. The controls are good as prescribed. They are adequate, for the size of the organization and complexity of the transactions, yeah, and the environment and all of that stuff. Now is now saying, now the test or substantive testing or verification that is going to do on the numbers and the accounts, yes, I want to consider to reduce it because the system and controls are good in stage number 1. Think about it. If it was the opposite, if the systems and controls, the management information system was not good, yes, in stage number 1, what do you think the auditor is going to do when he looks at number 3? He's going to consider to do more tests because he does not trust it. He does not rely on it. Yes, so the auditor is now standing at stage number 5, is looking at stage number 1 first, yes, and then he's saying, oh, this system is not good. Now to do stage number 3 is now saying, well, no, sorry, we're going to do more work, more testing. And I'm telling you, you don't want the auditor to get to that stage where they have to do more testing. Yeah, more substantive testing, more verification. They have to increase their sample size. Yes, because the risk that they can perceive as assessed, when they were doing, the testing, yeah, of the systems and controls, yeah, is now leading them, to do more. I'm telling you, it's not a good thing. I'm telling you. Yeah. Because the auditor now, you can imagine, you understand, when you are in the state where now, everything is moving. Yes. As I say, remember this, we are human beings, flesh and blood. You get to a point where, the bank reconciliations are not reconciled on time, or they've never been reconciled. Or you go into the bank account, you see that, there are journals in there in the bank account. Yes. A journal in a bank account. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, or you see journals being passed left, right, and center, and there's no authorization process. Yes, payment is being made and supporting documentation is not there. Yeah, sufficient enough. All of this is happening in stage number one. Think about it. The payroll is being done and filed with HMRC, but the payment that is made to HMRC, nobody tracks that. Yes, the VAT is done. Yeah, it's filed with HMRC, but nobody tracks the payment to see what is outstanding and reconcile that. Yes, the PAYE, when you pay people, yes, and the payments are made, the PAYE control account, the payment to HMRC is not being reconciled. The net pay control account, when you pay people net, is not being reconciled. All of this is stage number one. Yes, this is not giving the auditor the confidence, that he wants. So what is he going to do? It's going to do more tests. It's going to make him so much, I'm telling you, at ease. Yes, it's going to make him so much uncomfortable. It's going to make him so much, doubting and doubting. In the first instance, it's doubting. That's what they call professional skepticism. Doubt, doubt, and doubt. But now, yes, he is now sure that, sorry, things are not happening here in stage number one. So you're going to doubt more. Yeah? And to reduce that level of doubt, it's going to do more tests in stage number three. And that's what you guys need to understand. So that's why you can see me talking about, and paying and emphasizing stage number one. What we do in stage number one is so, so important, guys. What we do, yes, the focus and attention, that we need to place when we do in stage number one, because that's what it is. Yeah. Wherever they say your attention goes, the energy flows that way. Yes. And if you love doing this, yeah, you love, to serve your clients. If you love, to be there, to support and serve people, to be partners, trusted advisors, really, guys, you will take number one very seriously. Yes. If you are doing it, yes, or you are actually reviewing it when somebody else is doing it, you will really take it really seriously. Yes. Because when the auditors come in, yes, if you are in an audit environment, then this is what is going to happen. I have situations now with some of our clients where we are, on the other side, where we are preparing, yeah, we are the finance function. And we know that the accounts are going to be audited. That's a nice position to be in. An auditor being audited. Okay. All right. That's not an easy thing, I'm telling you. Yes. So we are preparing the information, yeah, to pass on to the auditors. Yes. It's not an easy thing to do. Yes. But I'm telling you, it's the discipline. If you get a discipline, yeah, so my colleagues around me, I can see the panic, what is this one? But you see, I'm calm. Yes. Like most times, and when it comes to this thing, I'm calm. Yes. Why am I calm? Because you know what? I know what I have to do. I know my stuff. Yes. If stage one is done properly for me, yeah, to organize stage number three, to prepare the account and scheduling, prepare for the audit, simple. That, seriously, guys, that I could do that, with my eyes closed. Yeah. But guess what? If stage one is not done, really, it's a big challenge for me. Even me with my experience. Yes, 30 years of experience. Still, if stage one is not done, yes, the way it should be done, it changes the whole dynamics. Why is that the case? Because stage one, you do it every day, every week, every month. Yeah, to undo that, to unpack that, something that you do every day, every week, every month, to unpack that within a short space of time, guys, it's not an easy thing to do, even if you are so experienced. Are you with me? So I'm advising you guys, if you get involved in doing stage one, or you are reviewing stage one, yeah, make it a habit, yeah, to do this. Number one, the right mindset. Number two, yeah, you're gonna focus, on doing it right. You understand? And then number three, you're gonna say, well, hold on, this is me. Yes, I'm gonna sign my name to this formula. This is what my signature is. If my signature is there, say anywhere my signature is, you should be proud of. That's the pride. Yes. So take that on. Yes. If nobody else, recognizes that, pat yourself in the back and say, oh, Molai, you done well. And I do that a lot. I'm telling you, I am very good at doing that. To pat myself and say, Molai, even if people around me don't see or do it or recognize that, I know I have done what, I'm supposed to do. I'm telling you. Yes. And I'm really, really, I'm telling you, I take that on and acknowledge myself, and I say, yes, more like you've done what you're supposed to do, start in good faith. Yeah. So do the same for you. Yeah. Don't allow somebody to come and steal your joy. Don't allow somebody, to tell you otherwise. Yes. If you've done this with your best ability, you put your best foot forward, yeah, consistently. No, sorry. Like you're telling me what I've done, I was up, till 3 o'clock this morning, you understand? And then somebody else is come and telling me, well, no, hold on, you done da, well, okay. Yes, okay, I'll hear you. That's fine. Yeah, because you know what? You got to hear people, their opinions, yeah, or their own advice or whatever it is, that's what makes the world go around. You got to listen to other people. Yeah. If it's just sometimes you don't want to, somebody like me, if you meet me, particularly if you're talking to me sometimes, oh my goodness, very difficult to communicate. But you know what? That's how we are. We are not perfect. I'm saying, whether at work, whether at home, in the personal life, or whatever it is, we're not perfect. We're always looking to improve. And you understand, to be the better version of ourselves. And that's what makes life. What life is. Life is, yeah, moving forward, step by step. Don't stay the same place. That's not life. You understand? Whatever you do, allow that growth, to happen. So take this serious, guys. Take it. Yes. Because if you do, you're gonna touch the lives of so many people out there. Yes. You're gonna touch the life of so many people out there. And be proud. If that's what you are doing, touching the lives of people, is what is going to contribute to bring peace here on earth, peace to the world. Look at what is happening at the moment around us. Everywhere, you see, people fighting, people killing people. You understand? If we can use this to bring peace, on earth, yeah, if we can use this, to be able to touch the lives of other people, yeah, and through that we'll bring peace, I'm all for it, guys. Are you with me? Yes? So take this seriously, guys. Take it seriously. Yes? This is where your bread and butter is coming from. Yeah? This is where your income, yeah, is coming from. So just imagine you love something so badly, yes, it's like a passion, yes, something that is so close to you. You love it so much, yeah, you want to do this every day with me, and then you're making money out of it. Oh my goodness, that's a very good combination. Yes, to love doing something, and then you making money out of doing that, and you touching the lives of people as well. Oh my goodness, this is the best profession ever to be. And I'm telling you, I can stand out there and talk about it. Yes, and be proud. To be an accountant. Loving what I do. Yes, and then it's bringing money for me, but I'm touching the life of other people as well. Oh my goodness, that combination, is so difficult, to get a combination. Yeah, but I'm telling you guys, you could do it. Is this what you want to do? Ask yourself that question. Is this what you want to do? If the answer is yes, then I'm telling you, don't hold back. Go for it, guys. Yeah, particularly young people who are coming into the profession. Yeah, you might not be sure what you want to do, and all this stuff. I understand that. Yes, you say, oh, I'm young, let me try it. I can make mistake. Correct my own mistake or whatever it is. I understand that. Yes, but I'm saying to you, if you make the decision, and you make up your mind very early, to do this, I'm telling you, you are going to be one of the happiest, healthiest, and wealthiest people here in the world. Yes, to be happy, to be healthy, and to be wealthy. Yes, my friend, as I say, I will shout every day of my life that, you know what, I am successful by my own standards, not by anybody's standards, obviously, no way, but by my own standards, I am successful because, I love what I do. Are you with me? Yes, and what I do with that kind of love that I have for it is bringing income for me. You understand? Then you know what? I'm able to touch other people's lives. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, that combination. Are you with me? I am happy. Yeah, to be in that state. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I'm telling you guys, yeah, any one of you guys can get to that state. Yeah. But it starts first of all with you. Yeah. Take that responsibility on. Yeah. Take it on. You want to do it? Don't do it half and half. Yeah. Don't 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Yeah. Make sure everything is in there. Yeah. Commit. Go the extra mile. I'm telling you, it will make life, a better place. And if this is going to bring one piece, guys, let's do more. Don't hold it. Don't hold it. Whatever it is that you learn here, put into practice, and then pass it on. Yeah. There's beauty, in passing, this with love. Whatever pass it with love. It will come back to you, tenfold. Yeah. So important. Before I finish, just, I appeal to you guys the other day, those of you who are really keen to pass on your knowledge, around the Moracle Accountancy Formula, because that's what we do here at Moracle. Yes, we got this contract, partnership agreement, with ACCA. They call it the ACCA Advantage. Yes, we've been working behind the scenes with that. Now it is now, it's now public. ACCA Advantage. Guess what? We got about 60 to 70 clients, 60 to 70 students, who have registered with ACCA, for this Advantage program that have been sent to us, yes, for training. Think about it. So Moracle Foundation, we are going to train all these young people coming through to us. We've got 70 now, 60 to 70, yes, from ACCA. Well, that is exciting time for us. Are you with me? So again, I'm appealing out there, whoever, wants to be part of the training program, please put your name forward. Yeah. Get in touch with Sepede, and then we can have an interview, to talk about, what needs to be done and how we're going to do it, guys. Yeah. So it's good times for us. It's better times coming. I'm telling you, it's going to be smashing time, when we all work together. It's not all about me. It's all about us and the team behind what we do. I want to thank the team, who are, all the time out there, to provide, support, so that the training to yourself will be okay. Yeah. So just remember that. Yeah. And thank you again for, taking the time out, as always, to be here, to listen to me, to talk about this, because I know this, is continuing because of you guys who are prepared to come here every week to come and listen. Yes. So I thank you. I take my hat off to you guys. I really appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. But just remember, this is the best, thing that you're doing. Yes. Come and take some, what you call it, wisdom. Yeah. And go and apply it and make it your own in your own way. And I'm telling you, yes, the world is your oyster. Yeah. So to speak. Yes. Whatever you want, believe in it. Yes. Take the action. It will come to you. Yes. How many folds? I'm telling you, you want it. It will come. Yes. Full measure. Yes. Yes. Because I was shaking together, coming together all for you. Yeah. So I leave this with you. And then I want to thank you guys, for your time again. And then I will see you next week. I think next week next week we're in December, and we are going to be talking about filing with the authorities. Yes. Okay. So another, area. yeah, to talk about. Yeah. But for now, I just want to thank you guys. Yes. And God bless you all and have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you